Alright guys, we got a funny video today. This one is Piers Morgan versus TikToker Mizzy after his arrest for his pranks. So obviously YouTube pranks and TikTok pranks have been around for the last 15 to 20 years with Vitaly and Nelk Boys and all these different pranksters. Nowadays we got a TikToker named Mizzy in London who just walks into people's houses. For a little bit of context to this backstory, backstory and context to this. He just walks into people's houses, guys, and unannounced, and that's the prank. He just gets into people's cars and pretends to be in the car. But if you like walk into somebody's house and like get into somebody's car, it almost looks like you're gonna steal the car or rob the house, right? It's a bit of a weird premise, just walking into someone's house. It's almost like a confrontational thing, but he got arrested for it. He came out then and apologized. I can't wait to see this, guys. It's really funny when all these really tough dudes, they like backtrack, they start to bitch out and they backtrack on what they were saying or what they were doing. Like I saw him recently in Ireland, these podcasters, he went on a podcast and he got a lot of hate for saying some bullshit about, what did he say? He said there's no babes or something, there's no hot women in Ireland, which, bro, let me tell you something. I don't know where he's been hanging out at, but there is hottest bitches in Ireland. But obviously, he just doesn't want to, he doesn't go looking for them or whatever. I don't know. Maybe he just hasn't got with them because they don't want him or whatever. He's saying there's no baddies in Ireland, whereas he said only in America, which baddies is like an American term anyway, guys. That's, nobody uses that. Shit. That's a black American term, not like a friggin', Irish term or whatever. It's kind of funny. Like baddies is like, well, is it a black American term? Maybe it's a white term too. I don't know, guys. It just seems like a different word, strange word to use when talking about women. Like, it just doesn't really, I don't understand. But anyway, guys, went a little bit off track there. This one should be hilarious, guys. This guy obviously shit himself. The dude's getting a lot of backlash and decided, let me backtrack on this. But I want to see exactly what it's about. Hit that subscribe button if you guys like my commentary on this. Yeah, and let's go, baby.
Social media stardom as a fast track to fame and fortune.
It does.
People you've never heard of can become very famous and very wealthy very quickly from the business of bagging clicks and followers online. But with more than 500 hours of content uploaded every single minute just to YouTube, how do they even begin to get noticed? Well, some influencers,
I'm about 100 of those hours, uploading like 5 videos a day.
Have a talent, they can sing or dance. Some give brash opinions. Some
are reactors.
Play computer games. Some give friendly tutorials on things like how to do makeup or make music. But others get their clicks by, honestly, behaving like complete morons. In California, a YouTuber and pilot faced 20 years in jail for crashing an airplane.
Oh, I got the context completely wrong here. This is hilarious, guys. So he intentionally crashed a plane, which I don't see the big deal. There was like in the middle of nowhere. There's like mountains all around. Okay, I totally disagree with this, guys. Like, the engine could have failed. He should have just lied and said the engine failed or whatever.
Get more subscribers. Others have jumped from city buildings, taken on wild animals, crashed cars, you name it. However mad it is, someone has tried it just for the clicks. And all in the name of becoming insta-famous.
Yeah, baby.
This week, a social media prank.
I want to be ultra rich and famous. Not really, guys. But it would be good to have money from YouTube. But it's kind of weird, guys. People like take this whole fame shit to the next level. It's like, dude, you're famous for doing dumb shit. No one even gives a shit,
Prankster named Mizzy has generated headlines of abject outrage for so-called pranks, which mostly involve just terrorizing innocent bystanders.
James, are we right now, please? James.
Hello. Dude, it reminds me of that movie. What was that movie? It was like this really weird movie with Eli, not with Eli Roth, Tom Roth. I'll try and get the movie, guys. It's a crazy movie. It's like where the two guys are like standing around and they like walk into your house and shit's crazy.
You got a nice dog? Big gang, whole lot of gangs. I'm perfectly fine. You're gonna die. Serious question, you're gonna die.
Do you wanna die, bro? This guy.
Brilliant is the best.
Dude, if some guy that weighs 100 pounds, soaking wet with boots on, comes up to me and says, I want to die, I'm knocking your bitch ass out right there, guys. I don't give a shit, man. I weigh 1/4 of a metric ton. I'll fucking knock your bitch ass out, bro. Come up to me and say, I want to die. Bullshit. What is this retard? This is retarded, bro.
Well, as public anger grew this week, London's Met Police announced they were looking for Mizzy, real name Bakari Bronzagaro. The law caught up with him, and today he was fined £365
Get your ass to jail.
and given a criminal behaviour order, which is supposed to ban him from posting to social media without the written permission of the people in his videos. You might think that's not much of a punishment or much of a deterrent. But what does he think? Well, fresh from the courtroom, he's here now. All right, well, good evening to
Check
you.
out Homeboy. This guy said he's gonna. I want to die, bro. You gotta come at me with a gun or something. If you want to kill me, bro, no knife, bro. If you weigh that much and you come at me with a knife, you gotta come at me with a gun or something, bro.
Hello, Piers. Long time no see.
What do you mean, long time no see?
Last time I hopped on your thing with my friend.
Oh, that's right. You appeared in the background, didn't
Yeah,
you? When we were
mate.
doing an
Yeah,
interview,
mate.
Okay, well, I'm not your mate. What I am is
Then what are you?
what I am is an interviewer.
enough.
I'm curious about
Yo, this is hella awkward, bro.
what has been motivating you to terrorise the people around where you live. Why do it?
I wouldn't really call it terrorizing. I would just call it more having fun. But let's get this out of the way first.
I agree with that, guys. It's not really like terrorizing people. Like that's kind of a bit like racist. First of all, but the news call him a terrorist or some shit. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, like the guy's just. He's not really doing anything. He's just like, oh, I guess when he says like, do you want to die? That could be construed as a terrorist act. But in terms of just like walking to people's houses, that's not really like a terroristic act or whatever, right? I mean, it's a bit harsh, guys. Like jumping on people's cars isn't really a terroristic act. So
I apologize. You see this situation that blew up on the internet, the walking into random houses? The next day, I apologized to the woman because I felt bad, innit? Like, deeper than social media. Like, it went deeper than social media. That's why I didn't record it. She recorded me apologizing to her. I told her sorry, and she explained that she was terrified because like children were in the house, and I understood
What were you
it.
doing in the house?
What was I doing in the house? I don't know. It was a stupid video. Like I got peer pressured to.
it's kind of funny. Well, not really. It wasn't that funny, but it was just like actually I don't know. It was just so stupid that it was funny, right?
To say. I don't want to say it like in that way, but
Or somebody else's fault?
I'm not blaming it on no one else.
I mean, you break into a house with
Oh, what a beautiful house as well. My God. I mean, these are just rich as hell. These people.
with a woman and a husband and two
I went
young,
into the
two
house
young
on my
kids.
own accord.
No, I'm just saying. Okay, you went through their door, right? But it's not your house. You're not supposed to be in there.
Oh no shit.
You are causing a lot of alarm to that poor woman and to her children who are in the house. You then terrorise this poor elderly woman and take her dog away and traumatise her.
For the story about that.
Hang on.
Hang on.
I haven't finished.
Let
No,
me
you
speak. Yeah, because
you've been doing-
no. Let me speak.
No.
How do you get a free dog? What?
Let me speak. No.
I'm going to tell you.
Let me
what
talk
you-
about that situation.
No, for the
before you
viewers,
even go into that.
wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
For the viewers,
Wait a minute.
For the viewers who
Wait a
don't know
minute.
what you've done,
Hold up.
I'm going to tell
Hold
them.
up, because
No,
you
you
can see it
hold
on
on.
TV right now.
No, you
You
can
can see it on
hold
TV
on.
right now.
I'm
It's been
explaining.
going viral everywhere.
I'm
They
explaining.
already know what's been happening.
Don't just keep talking like an idiot. Right? Don't. Let me finish what the viewers don't know you did. You go up and you do these things. You take a dog from an elderly woman. You leapfrog over the top of an Orthodox Jewish man standing at the side of the road minding his own business. You go up to women in the street and say, do you want to die?
It wasn't a woman, it was a man. And she even
There were
says,
also women that
there
you
was
did
maybe
this
a
to.
woman there, but I only say it to the man.
Right. You shouldn't be saying it to anybody.
Fair enough, but
Why, in the name of so-called prankster humour, why cause...
You know, it's not funny though. It has to be funny to be construed as funny as prank. Yeah, it has to be funny, guys. A lot of these like pranksters are just. It's kind of like a lot of the stuff is just really lame and cringe. And this is coming from a guy who reacts to videos, guys. Like I'm not even the height of like you know, anti-cringe or anything like that. My shit can be quite cringy as well. And I'm talking from my stuff, so or lame or whatever. Some of my videos can be lame as well. Some, not all. Let's put that out there. But like this is like some of this shit is just lame, bro.
so much alarm and distress to so many people? Do you get your kicks out of doing that?
not necessarily, but you could say that this whole public outroar just makes me laugh because people are getting hurt over something that didn't happen to them. And that's how I see it as.
What do you mean?
People are getting hurt over something that didn't happen to them. Everyone acts like they have this persona like they don't care. Social media is a facade, this, that, and the other. But when me comes out and does the mad thing, everyone has something to
It's
say.
not a mad thing.
It's the mad thing. It's the mad thing.
No.
Mad thing, bro.
You already said it's the mad thing.
It's
the mad thing.
No, it's not mad. It's moronic. It's the kind of thing anybody could do, and you do it for kicks, and you do it for clicks, and you get your little moment on TikTok, and presumably your peer group that you referenced earlier, they all think, good on you, Mizzy, this is hilarious. Meanwhile, some poor woman thinks you've stolen her dog and is traumatized. Another woman has her 2 kids, and you're bursting into their house uninvited.
The dog one was funny, right? But that was a bit kind of like I mean, it's kind of lame though. You know what I mean? It's just like this old lady is like freaking out. Yeah, it's kind of messed up.
All right. You're jumping on Jewish people.
See, I was
right, who are already
Jewish people. Hold up, wait a minute, wait, no, stop.
You did.
Cool, it was a Jewish person, cool. But there was a trend going around on TikTok called 300. I've done this to numerous people, black people, white people, age, any types of people. I don't discriminate. So don't stop saying Orthodox Jewish person.
Yeah, that's a bit unfair. Like Piers Morgan tries to swing, like he's saying like you're targeting Jewish people. That's not really. He's doing it to everybody. Which I know that's a small thing, but like it is a big thing because Piers Morgan is. I know I'm defending Mizzy here, but Piers Morgan is trying to make you out to be like a guy that's like attacking certain groups of people or like way worse than it actually is. Like trying to be like some sort of hatred behind the thing when obviously there's no hate behind it, right? He's just doing it to everybody, right?
Like I only targeted him and it was only him that I went for.
That's
why are you targeting anybody in that
What do you mean why am I targeting anyone? It was a trend. It was a trend. I just done it for a trend.
What's the trend? What's the trend?
300, jump over someone at the time of the beat.
However much you scare them.
However much you scare them.
Or even if you...
That was the worst jump I've ever seen in my life. You know when you see like... Dude, we used to do this shit... I used to play basketball a lot. We used to do this shit in school. People used to jump over other people. I used to have friends... Yo, what the... That was the worst jump I've ever seen in my life, bro. Never play basketball, bro. Ever, bro. That was horrendous, bro. That was like... a foot off the ground. I thought he was gonna jump over the Jewish guy. That would have been sick. Bro, if he actually jumped over him, that would have blown up on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, bro. That would have been fire. That was the worst jump ever.
You pushed him into a car.
No, that didn't happen though, because I saw.
It didn't happen by chance.
It didn't happen, but it didn't happen.
A lot of the stuff that you do could have consequences far more serious, but you don't care, do you? As long as you get a laugh.
I have remorse. I have remorse for all of these
things. You don't have any remorse.
What do you mean I don't have any remorse? How are you telling me?
You have no remorse.
Are you in my life? Do you live in my life?
Huh?
That's true.
Are you there for my pranks? Have you been there in my life?
What's your life? Tell me.
You tell me my life.
Presumably,
presumably,
you're about,
life. Presumably,
you're about to tell me the sob story, are you? What's the sob story?
There's no sob story.
Well, go on then. What's so bad about your life that makes you do this?
My whole life, innit? I just do it for fun. On or off camera, I do my thing.
Tell me about your life. What justifies this?
What's
happened to you that makes you think you're justified in doing this?
What do you mean tell me about my life?
Well, you said you don't know anything about your life. Tell me about your life.
Because you're trying to get onto me because I'm black. Because I guarantee
because you're black?
Yeah, I guarantee if
I don't give a damn about your skin colour.
Really?
No. Why would I care what colour your skin is? I just think you're an idiot.
Oh, thank you. I think you're an idiot too.
Bro, this is wild. Bro. Yo, this is actually crazy. I didn't know I was gonna get this deep. One of the videos, he gets mad views on this, man. He got 400,000 views already.
Piers.
Why would I care what colour your skin is? Really? I just think you're an idiot.
Oh, thank you. I think you're an idiot too.
That's fine. You're perfectly entitled to.
Yeah, so are you. So
this show's called Uncensored. I think you're an idiot for what you've been doing. Okay. I also think you're an idiot for playing the race card when no one's mentioned your skin colour.
Really? Okay, you don't have to mention it to...
I don't care about your skin colour, Mizzy.
Alright.
I care about the fact that you've been terrorising all these people for a sustained period of time. I also care about the fact you've only got a tiny fine today, no deterrent to you whatsoever. You don't show any real remorse. You don't really care, do you?
The UK laws are weak, simple as. And that's the UK laws are weak, simple as, and that's not my fault. That's not my fault. Like in America...
What do your family make of what you've been doing?
What do my family make? Well, I don't chat to my mum anymore. And
why not?
Why not? Because I just don't talk to her.
That's pretty sad.
Relevant to you, but I just don't chat to her, innit? And well, my sisters are calm, but like obviously they don't fully commend what I do, but...
Do any of your family condemn what you do?
No, of course not. Like obviously...
They think it's all perfectly normal?
No, there's certain videos that they'll be like, no, you can't be doing that. Like especially just walking into the random houses one. Certainly not. But that was more of a spur of the moment thing. I just got egged on and my ego got a hold of me. And I realised that at that moment, and that's why I went to apologise the next day. After it all blew up out of proportion, and I felt like bad personally.
I don't think you felt bad.
Okay, well you can say that.
Bad.
You can say that. I'm telling you.
I think you felt bad.
No, see, you're interrupting to me. Why are you interrupting? I'm talking.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm talking.
Carry on being an idiot.
Okay, we are siding the districts every time.
I'm actually not going to call you Mizzy because it's obviously a stage. I'll call you Bakari Bronze, right?
All right.
Bakari Bronze. Let's try and talk.
Bro, dude, Piers Morgan, this dude's crazy, bro. Like obviously, you just call someone by the name, like, bro, this is bad.
Each other as human beings.
All right, Piers Morgan.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand why there's no real remorse here.
Yo, you guys can call me Gaines, my Mr. County or Mr. Gaines.
I do
There's
not
no real
understand
remorse. What do you mean? Why
what
there's
the
no real
consequences
remorse?
of your
I went
actions
to
have
go
been.
apologize off social media. I could have recorded that apology, and that would have been another viral video. Whether it's hate or whatever, literally, hate brings money. Hate brings likes. Hate brings views. It doesn't matter. Love or hate, it still brings views.
Why do you prefer to do the hateful stuff?
If you do hateful shit, it gets way more views. You see me praising rappers and stuff. If I just shit on every single rapper that I react to, I would blow up like Fantano, or I'll blow up like that other English guy, dickhead reactors. But I don't, guys. I like to show love to these people. So, but again, I actually like their songs as well. It's not being fake, right, as well. So,
It's not like I prefer to do the hateful stuff. It's just like it's easier to do the hateful stuff.
Why are you laughing? You think
And
it's fun?
obviously, I don't think it's funny, but you're a funny person.
You do think it's funny?
You're a funny person.
You do. I've seen the videos. You do
Obviously,
think it's just really funny.
At the time, I think it's funny. My fan base thinks it's funny, and it's we outside, innit? It's a movement. But
What's the
deep
movement?
down,
What's the movement?
Deep down, being free and not letting anyone tell you nothing. That's why I can do all of this stuff. I'm the most hated person on the internet right now.
No,
But-
you're not.
Yes,
Most
I
people
am.
don't know who you are.
Okay then, whatever you say, innit? Whatever you say.
Most people watching this will have never heard of you and care
Whatever you
even
say,
less.
well, now they are. You just brought it to me. Now they are.
they'll just
Now they
think.
are.
They'll
Now
just
they
look at the
are.
way
it
you.
reminds me of that Catch Me Outside girl. That's what this reminds me of. This guy might blow up to be, if he plays this right, guys. Let me tell you something, Mizzy. If you're watching this, which you're not, if you play this right, my bro, you could just blow up. But the thing about the Catch Me Outside girl is, she was, yeah, that was slightly different because she didn't do anything bad apart from like, you know, shout her at her mom or something. This guy actually kind of committed crime, so people might be against that already. So I don't know.
You're behaving now, and I think, yeah, he's a complete moron.
All right, and you're a complete moron. You keep cutting me, interrupting me when I'm trying to talk.
Because you keep talking in this animated manner, trying to stop me
Animated
asking you any questions. And then you
Fine.
say, is it because I'm black? As if
Fine.
somehow it's
See,
about a
he's
racial
going back
thing.
to the race card. Why are you going back to that? I said that once.
No,
and
you
then-
mentioned it,
Well,
I didn't.
I mentioned it once.
I
and
never
then
once
you keep going
mentioned
back
your
to
skin
it.
colour.
All right, cool. Go on.
I don't care what colour you are.
All right.
If you were white, I'd have exactly the same view about your moronic behaviour.
All right.
But I'm curious, who in your family is there to tell you this
Why
is
do you need to
wrong?
go to my family? I'm my own person, so talk about me.
Because
not my
you
family.
don't-
No, 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 no,
because you
no.
you don't-
Talk about me, not my family.
Yes, but here's the problem.
What's the problem?
You are clearly a product of your upbringing.
No, I'm not. I'm my own person. I've always been my own person. I'm
But you've had
literally-
no one to tell you this is wrong.
Of course, people have told me it's wrong. Family, friends, everyone's told me it's wrong.
Who's told you it's
What
wrong?
do you mean? My own mother told me it's wrong. There's been situations between me and my mum where I
Right,
don't
so your
talk.
mother doesn't like what you're doing.
Of course, yeah.
So why don't you stop doing it?
'Cause
If my mother told me
why-
to stop doing something,
Okay,
I'd
that's
stop
your
doing
mother.
it.
You listen to your mother. You listen to somebody else. I'm my own person. I'm legally an adult now, so I can do what I
What are you going to do now?
What am I going to do now? Twitter, Mizzy is banned, and I'm going to be on Twitch. Yeah, I'm going to start streaming on Twitch.
Bro, this guy, I'm done, bro. I told you guys, bro, this isn't staged. I didn't watch this. Like I said, guys, this guy's gonna blow up if he plays this right, because he's on a massive platform. This is like the biggest platform ever. 1.1 million views. If he plays this correctly, oh man, he's banned off Twitter, but on Twitch he's gonna blow up, guys. Trust.
IRL streams, gaming streams. My Twitch is Mizzy is live if you want to get at that. But yeah.
And do you want to
that's
try
literally
and
Mizzy is
Come-
live. Wow, that's a great name too, guys. That's a great name too, man. I'm obviously not jealous of the hate that he's getting, but it's crazy to see how fast people blow up from just doing really stupid shit like walking into people's houses. You could do that in Ireland. Guys, Ireland, everybody walks into everyone's houses. It's like a regular thing. Oh, how's he going? Like, just walk into their gaff, like, you know what I mean? I used to do that to my neighbor's house. Just walk in, get like water, get like Cocoa Pops, and then walk out, like. Come on, bro. You can't do this shit. In England, everybody's just scared of everybody.
come up with a sincere apology or not?
No, I don't need to come up with no sincere apology. I already have my own remorse, and I already.
You don't have
said
any
what I
remorse,
to say.
do you?
What do you mean? Okay, then whatever you.
To you, it's
say,
all a
bro.
bit of a
Like, what?
jape. And if you steal some old woman's dog, it's all a bit of fun. If you jump on a Jewish man, it's all a bit of fun.
He should have jumped over the Jewish guy. That would have been lit, guys. I've watched videos like that before. Pranksters do that where they have like a basketball thing. And they're like, I love basketball so much, but like he should have jumped over him. That was the most pathetic jump, guys. I'm not even hating on the guy, but that jump, bro, what the hell was that? I could jump over someone. Shit.
If you run into people's houses with young kids and terrorise them,
fun.
it's all a bit of fun.
But what I'm saying
It's
is,
a bit unfair. He's not terrorizing them. It's a bit unfair, like, but it is just a stupid thing to do, right? It's like scaring people.
Nothing really matters,
What
right?
I'm saying to you is, there's been plans to change up everything, and you're just no help in it. You just talk your own thing. You have your own set. morals and yeah. So that's you.
No, it's not about morality. I just
Okay,
think,
cool.
I just
Whatever
think,
you say,
I
I'm
think-
still talking. You
Yeah,
interrupt me again, Piers.
Okay, let me-
Piers Morgan, why'd you keep interrupting
Let me tell you,
bro?
we're going to put both of ourselves out of this misery, and we'll just end it there because
Yeah, I
you
think
are.
you should end it,
as I said at the
because, like,
start,
bro.
you're just a complete moron.
And so are you.
So until you,
You just
stop being a
talk over
moron,
people, bro.
you will be
You just
treated
talk
like a
over
moron.
people, bro.
You are Mizzy,
The man didn't really
the
know.
moron. For the
Boxing
record,
match
he
in
wasn't paid
August.
for this,
Boxing match in
obviously.
August.
I
We
feel like
outside.
paying viewers actually. I've just
Keep
put up with
the
it.
street.
Dude, that was brutal. Now, going on live TV and getting called a moron, guys, that's brutal. If you called him like a bitch or something, I mean, he'd have to fight him or some shit. You know what I mean? He'd have to do something, guys. So, yo, that's crazy, bro. So, obviously, this guy, Mizzy, he got hit with a 365-pound fine, which is nothing. You know, he didn't really do anything, I would say, that's super, super crazy. But let's read the comments, because back in the day, this man boy would be defined as a sociopath, but today people call that prankster. I feel bad for the guy, though. I mean, that's been unfair. Comes straight from the court. I know police states UK laws are weak. Those who sentence him can learn something from this. A total lack of accountability and a self-awareness is astonishing. The definition of what no father figure does to someone, we don't know if he has a father or not. Good grief, one awful child. No wonder his mother disowned him. His only remorse was when he was caught. You know what I'd say, guys? Because obviously he's hella young. He's like probably like, what, 18 or some shit. A lot of people get like influenced like severely, heavily by like the internet. And they kind of start to feel like that the internet is almost that their life, right? That they feel like that they're not like, they don't have a place in society, so they start to gravitate towards the internet. And that can lead you to do some crazy shit, right? That can lead you to some crazy shit. If you want to get on the internet, guys, I tell everybody to do it, YouTube and stuff, but just build like a platform that you do that's like positive. You know, I coach people now, I do things like that. Coaching is positive. Fitness coaching, you know, YouTube coaching I do as well. That's a positive, you know, that's a positive thing, because I think just shitting on people all day long is a negative thing. No matter what, if you're shitting on somebody else, that karma will come back and bite you in the ass, because it's not a good way to live. I love you guys all. Tell me in the comments down below what you guys think of that. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.